What's up, guys? Chris here with some FLO-osophy, and today we're talking about advice you would give young trainers when you first started in the industry and things you wish people told you about. And today's advice is from a buddy of mine, Victor Reyes. What's up, Vic? And he said, listen to your clients, fellow trainers, gym members, and mentors. Listening. It's funny that it seems like such a simple thing and it's so difficult for people. Part of the reason why it's difficult, and we're going to go over a couple things, part of the reason why it's difficult is, one, as fitness professionals or any professional, you learn so much information. So you've taken classes, you've done schooling, you've taken certifications. So the second someone starts talking, you want to spew out all the information you have to show them how intelligent you are. This normally happens early on in your career. So someone says something like, yeah, I really want to get my abs, and you go, oh, nutrition, and you got to eat this, and you got to do this, and I got these cool ab exercises, and you can hang upside down, and blah, 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 and you start regurgitating all the stuff you learned right away onto that person. I like to call it verbal vomit, and you're just talking, but you're not reading that person's body language. So you need to listen to what they're saying, because what often happens is someone's going to say something that they want. Most times it's a surface thing. I want to lose 5 pounds. All right, cool. A lot of people, what difference does 5 pounds really make in your life? So you have to dig a little deeper. The more you listen, they'll start to give more information to you, and they'll give more stuff away. This is one of the things one of the reasons why a lot of people have a hard time with selling. It's more about listening than it is about talking. The more you just start talking, you start talking in circles. If you listen more to what the people want, or that person in front of you wants from you, now you can choose what you want to respond to. All right, I want to lose 5 pounds because this happened in my life, and my wife or my husband's been looking at me different and I don't feel confident. Boom, I'm attacking the confident thing because that's an emotional attachment. That's something we want to talk about. The 5 pounds and the abs and all that other stuff is really irrelevant for most people. Unless it's a bodybuilder talking to you, now that's a whole different conversation. So you have to listen to what the member is asking for, and then you can service them by filling that need they have in their life, not by the surface stuff. That's the first thing. So listen to the members. Listening to other fitness professionals. So people who've been through this stuff before. It's very important that you listen to people who've been through it, and those become your mentors. What did they go through? What are some of the issues they had? What are some of the struggles they had along the way? Because either A, you're going to go through those struggles as well, or B, you can avoid those struggles by listening to what they've been through. So instead of walking in with this bravado and ego, like, yeah, they couldn't do it, I'm going to do it better, or whatever you may have in your head, listen to them, listen to what they went through, and then go, okay, check that box, I want to do this because that worked. I don't want to go down this route because this didn't work. Now, there's other factors that go into that as well, but for the most part, just try and listen to the information and the help that they're giving you. Another thing when listening, it's not just a verbal thing. So sometimes when people think about listening, think about, okay, what are you saying? What are you saying? I'm hearing this and I'm processing it. There's tons of other keys people are going to give you when they speak to you. First and foremost, and what I love the most, is their body language. When someone's talking to you and you're having a conversation with them, what's their body language saying? Are they looking away from you? Are they crossing their arms? Are they leaning in towards you, like what you're saying is interesting? All these little body cues are so vital to you getting all the information you need for that person. So when someone's speaking to you, don't just listen to the stuff that they're saying. Listen to how they're acting, what their body's doing. They may be shifting. If you talk about a certain topic, they may look a certain way, look to the right, look to the left. There's so much information out there on body language that you, as a person who's selling and getting more members and helping people's life, you want to work on that with them. So you want to be able to look at a person who walks in your gym like this, and you say, hey, how you feeling? And they go, oh, I'm feeling great today. Like, obviously their body's not saying they're feeling great. Versus when they walk in and go, hey, what's going on, man? You say, how you feeling? Like, oh, I'm feeling awesome. You can tell by the way they're carrying themselves that they feel good. This should dictate how you respond with your sessions. And we've talked about this before. When someone walks in the door, every time they walk in, the second they walk in the door, that's an assessment. You're watching their body language, you're watching how they move, you're listening to how they talk, and from that information, you're going to gear how the session goes. You may have a written out plan, and sometimes you got to take that plan, crumple up, and throw it out the window, because that person walking in is not ready for that to happen. They're not ready for whatever program you wrote. Or the program you wrote is great, but you may have to make it more intense if they're hyper and they're ready to go, or less intense if they're not feeling it that day. So you have to listen to that. Listen to your mentors, listen to your gym members, listen. I think, if I didn't say it before, I know I've heard all the time, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You should be listening twice as much as you're talking. And I know it's kind of weird coming from someone who talks for a living and talks a lot, but I also listen a lot more. And when I'm in social situations, you have to pick up on these cues, or else you're going to be that person no one wants to hang out with, no one wants to have a conversation with. People avoid because all you do is run your mouth, and you're not listening to what that person needs or wants in that situation. So that's our FLO-osophy for today. See you guys next time. Peace.